The man ran up to the rooftop and asked the old neighbor if the water supply had been cut off, not realizing that the old man would smugly splash water all over his face. At that very moment, a loud bang erupted. The building began to shake violently, and huge cracks split open in the ground. In an instant, the entire building started to collapse, and Jack was stunned to see it, realizing the problem was far more serious than he had imagined. The man on the rooftop hurriedly told the old man to call the police, but before he could finish speaking, the entire building suddenly plummeted downward. In just a few seconds, the whole building vanished from the surface, plunging into a massive pit, while countless boulders fell from above, making the descent even faster. Fortunately, the building became wedged against the pit wall and finally stopped. Jack quickly scrambled up from the ground, but when he opened the door to check, he was shocked to find that all the rooms were gone. Just as Jack stood there at a loss, a taxi suddenly came crashing down from above and landed right into his home. When the taxi finally stopped, Jack was stunned to discover that the passenger inside was actually his colleague, and without hesitation, he rushed forward to rescue him. Unexpectedly, Jack pulled too hard and yanked the car door handle right off. As the car began sliding backward, his colleague desperately tugged at the handle, only to be shocked in the next second. Luckily, just as the taxi was about to fall, the building dropped again, coincidentally jamming the car against the edge of the pit, allowing his colleague to narrowly escape death. Jack then quickly pulled his colleague out. In order to survive, they hurried to look for other survivors, only to find a woman and another man who had barely survived. The four of them risked being crushed and climbed to the rooftop, hoping to find a cell phone signal to call for help. But when they reached the top, they were stunned to discover that at such depth, there could be no signal at all. Desperate for rescue, they shouted with all their strength toward the opening above. Tragically, no matter how hard they screamed, not a single response ever came.